Well, here we are, my lovelies. I thought today it would be helpful to remind ourselves of balance. Anyone been feeling out of balance lately? Oh my, there's so much going on in the world, isn't there? And I thought it was helpful to explore a little bit more about having um, a little bit more equanimity in our lives. Now, when I first learned self-compassion, I didn't know what equanimity really meant. I sort of got a vague idea just even looking at the way the word's spelt. But to really understand about, well, how do we be poised and present in our world when there is so much suffering, chaos, confusion, fear mongering? It can be really difficult. Now, that's our sort of macro world, isn't it? That's our big picture. And then we can come closer in and examine, well, we have a lot of those challenges close to home as well. They can be in our home environment. Sometimes, we're all fully human. Conflict happens. There can be confusion, misunderstanding. There can be very strong different points of view in one household. And then again, moving it slightly outward, we have neighbours, communities, all again being fully human with very different, potentially opposing views. And this is very challenging then to stay in a place of steadiness. How do we stay steady in ourselves when there is so much challenge, confusion, um, lack of harmony, discord, turbulence? I mean, we could just go on, couldn't we? And what's been interesting in my self-compassion journey, or I like to call it an adventure because we're still going into the unknown every day, aren't we, with our self-compassion practice, is that I can be a little bit more spacious when notice my reaction. So I can spot a reaction and give that a little bit more space. But also it sounds a bit strange, but I can also celebrate my reaction. Now, obviously, a self-compassion practice, we want to encourage responding, healthy responding, not reacting. So I'm talking about the awareness of reaction first. That's okay. We can have that. The body will do that, whether we've really cognitively got something or not, won't it? You'll feel that tension or that tummy leap when someone says something that you may not agree with. So I now celebrate that I'm feeling strong enough inside my own self that I recognize my point of view, that I'm not afraid to acknowledge my point of view. I don't necessarily need to share it, but I'm helping myself stay into my alignment, stay with my core values, recognize what I need right now. And then I can navigate more easily in a steady way how I want to respond to the situation. Now, I'm obviously breaking it up into lots of pieces that all happen in milliseconds, really. But to have I invite you when we practice compassion with equanimity today, just to be curious about what does balance really mean to you? What does that look like for you? What does that feel like in your body for you? Because that's very different from just, oh, I need to respond in a harmonious way. No, we want to really honor our experience first. Does that make sense? And in honoring and validating our experience, which I think self-compassion, MSC has really changed that. I look for validation internally first. Hey, what's happening here? Yes, this is a natural response to feel this cross. This was not okay. How that person's just spoke to you or responded was not okay. So I spend some time really validating my experience first. And with that steadiness of validation, I can then choose how I'm going to respond. And my choice of response might be to not respond. That's still a choice. Um, and then I'm more likely to temper and balance and cope with maybe rage has come up, and I'm not pushing rage away anymore. That's very different. But it doesn't mean that I'm exploding it out. It means I'm honoring the energy moving through. So, equanimity in the early days was, it felt like a bit of a force, Oh, can I stay balanced? Oh, do I bite my tongue? Oh, how do I do this? No, I'm having a baby, Nina. Um, Now it's a lot more allowing. It's this softening. I notice this strong emotion is here. When I'm working with the children, it's like big emotion has arrived. It's like, okay, and that's okay. Can we be with it? Now it's everyone's personal choice as to how they manage themselves, how they respond, what happens next. This isn't about that. This is about coming into our place of centeredness and honoring yourself first and then the other person. Because you may believe, as we like to, we are right. We know we're right. We've got research to prove it. We've got years of experience. What do these teenagers know anyway? If you've got teenagers, or whomever it's with. But what the beauty of equanimity, compassion with equanimity is, I see you're on your own journey and I let go. Can I let go? I don't need to impose my point of view onto you. Can I stay steady with my center, with all the emotions that are moving through? And if they're really struggling and you want to go and rescue, oh, acknowledging this is hard. I want to make better. I want to help this person feel all right. And so there's a lot of dances to do with equanimity, but I just wanted to open the door to help sort of create a bit more space about, well, what does balance, steadiness, equanimity mean to you? This is our own unique experience. So I think that's enough talking. Everyone ready to drop in? All right, my angels, let's settle. Thank you, Taylor. Let's settle in. Nice deep breath. And if big emotion has arrived for you or is already here, can you offer yourself these soothing breaths, letting the out breath be slow and steady, helping your body come to that place of steadiness. Ah. Ah. Just letting that sigh help you release any holding or tension in the body. As best you can, let the breath gently create some ease and some space. Bring your attention to your body. Notice your bottom on the chair, feet on the floor. Adjusting the body to feel aligned and centered, a little bit more balanced. Perhaps resting your hands on your heart, feeling that warmth, that loving intention, inclining warmly and gently toward yourself as you would a dear friend. Intentionally offering kindness to yourself now. Letting the hands rest by your side when you're ready. Connecting to the ground, the earth, and whatever you're resting upon. Noticing how you're feeling as you invite a sense of balance and harmony into your experience. So surrounding yourself in affection, warmth, friendliness. Allowing yourself to feel held. Inviting a sense of steadiness and clarity into your awareness. And taking all the time you need to feel steady, balanced, grounded. Letting the breath continue to move gently through you, supporting you. And when you feel ready, I invite you to bring to mind someone that you care for, someone that you are perhaps a little bit frustrated with. Maybe a sense of exhaustion is coming over you. It may be one particular person whom you care about who is struggling or suffering in some way. Or it may be a broader experience, a broader focus. So visualize this person, and maybe there's a caregiving situation involved as well. Picture this clearly in your mind. Avoid choosing a child or any complex internal family dynamics. Just practice with someone you care about whom you know is struggling. Bring them into your awareness. See, feel, have a felt sense of their presence with you. And then notice maybe the sensation of tension, struggle, resistance in your own body when you consider this person or people. Then opening your heart as wide as the world or as wide as you feel comfortable, and allowing these words in, letting them gently roll through your mind and into your heart. Everyone is on their own life journey. I am not the cause of this person's suffering, nor is it entirely within my power to make it go away, even though I wish I could. Moments like these can be difficult to bear, yet I may still try to help if I can. And aware of the stress that may be arising as you contemplate this situation, noticing what your body is carrying, and inhale deeply, fully, drawing compassion inside your body now, filling up every cell in your body, letting your whole body and being be soothed by inhaling this compassion deeply, kindly, in a warm and gentle manner, giving yourself the compassion you need. And when you're ready, noticing as you breathe out that there is space and energy to send compassion out to this person or people associated with this struggle and your discomfort. And taking all the time you need, breathing compassion in for yourself and breathing out compassion for the other. Breathing in for yourself, finding that balance and steadiness as you breathe in, and allowing your love and kindness to flow effortlessly as you breathe out. Take all the time you need, allowing your body to gradually find its own natural rhythm. Letting your body breathe itself, breathe you. In for me, out for you. One for me and one for you. And whenever you need to, gently scanning your inner landscape for any tension, any holding, and responding by inhaling more compassion for yourself, creating ease as you exhale compassion for others. And if you notice any extra compassion is required, offering yourself or the other a little bit more compassion in that direction through your breath. Gently noticing how your body is tended to from the inside as you breathe. Letting yourself float on the ocean of compassion, a limitless ocean that embraces all suffering, vast, boundless, limitless compassion. And as you rest in this vast, boundless presence, this limitless, expansive ocean of compassion, listening to these words once again, letting them flow in and touch your heart. Everyone is on their own life journey. I am not the cause of this person's suffering. Nor is it entirely within my power to make it go away, even though I wish I could. Moments like these can be difficult to bear, yet I may still try to help if I can. And opening to these words and offering to the steady heart. through waves that rise and winds that fall. A steady heart can hold it all. The joys that lift, the fears that weigh. Like drifting clouds, they come, they sway. The world may cry, my heart may ache, yet kindness softens all that breaks. Not clinging tight, nor turning numb, we breathe, we bow, we still become. With open hands we let things be, a balance found in mystery. For in the dark a light remains, compassion's touch through joy and pain. So here we stand, both strong and free, at peace within life's stormy sea. Through all that comes, through all that goes, the heart that loves still gently grows. And so, with a lovely deep breath, gently letting your beautiful equanimity practice go now, allowing yourself to be exactly as you are, just for this moment. Noticing what's here as you settle. Maybe enjoying a deep, easy breath. Maybe a lovely smile, a wiggle, a stretch. Maybe one of those fabulous yawns that follows a beautiful practice. And taking a moment to notice how you feel now.